All right, everybody, welcome back. We are in overtime as the Sushi Rockets came all the way back. 70-70 your score, and basically Jino Han telling his team, hey, one quarter, it's a brand new ball game. Let's get this one. And this is certainly not what Team Justice wanted because, you know, you're having to fight, Dave, fatigue and weariness and, you know, just being up for 4 quarters of play. And now you got to do this for the overtime frame with only 6 players on your entire roster. Roki Charfers not in the game.
And, you know, Charfers was one of their top leading scorers with 18 points.
The steal by Rashawn Blas, and Blas to the hole. And he was the man who got them back, and very fittingly. And Darrell Lumpkin, aggressive defense that time, but had a little bit of contact. So a shooting foul for August Sotelo, who has had a very, very productive day. How many points does August have, Dave? He hit those big threes earlier in the game.
He's got 14 points.
Trying to go for number 15, and he gets it. Justice down 71-72. Remember, we have a 5-minute overtime period, so you are going to see a lot of very quick play. And thrown right away was Rashawn Blas, but James White comes right back. And White gets it back, and White puts it in. Derek Royster, who was quiet in the fourth quarter as John Chaco off the mark. Inside to Royster and one. And that's not the first time we've seen that this evening. Just impossible to stop inside because of his size and his quickness.
Well, basket's good. It's a 1-point game. Royster can tie the ball game up here with this free throw.
Justice down 73-74. And the Royster shot ties the game 74 all. 3:43 left to go in overtime. The story of the game was the Sushi Rockets not capitalizing on a depleted roster and being down by 10, but coming all the way back in the fourth. So we are having a jump ball situation. I believe that's going to be, or is it a shooting foul? And it looks like Thomas Russ will shoot 2. So fouls automatically in the penalty. And Russ puts his team up by 1. Chance to go up by a pair. And Russ gets his own rebound and off the glass as here comes August Sotelo with a one-on-one against Irv Jose. And a man down on Justice side way back is Sotelo, who was holding his head. I think he got kneed on the top of the noggin as Sotelo is very slow to get up. And Rashawn Blas, whose free throws sent the game to overtime. And uncharacteristically, Blas misses both. So Sushi Rockets only hold on to a 1-point lead. Casemiro works it around. And 24-second violation as Justice couldn't find an open man. And suffocating defense by the Sushi Rockets forced them into a turnover. We've got 2:44 left to go in overtime with the Sushi Rockets with a 1-point lead, 75-74.
These last possessions really not looking good for Justice.
James Stake back into the game. Not a shooting foul as Jose couldn't make it. Lumpkin skies for the power rebound. And referee Neo Pineda saying there is no basket on that, but beautiful effort that time by State going to the hole.
(75-74).
And the ball just goes in, and perhaps more importantly is that foul on Jay Casemiro. And Casemiro now out of the game, Dave. So Team Justice already shorthanded. Now they are truly playing 4-on-5. Sotelo for three. And smartly, Blas is going to slow things up with a 2-point lead. Stake for three. And ball's going to go Justice's way. You know, things could not get any more difficult for Team Justice at this point. They are playing 4 against 5. So on the court right now for Justice, Espinoza, John Chaco, who just shoots, and an air ball, Derek Royster and August Sotelo.
That was a bad shot attempt there. All they need is one bucket.
Irv Jose has not had a great shooting night as Espinoza and Lumpkin going for the steal. 76-74. And Jinohan yelling at his team. As Blas gets the ball, regains it, and goes all the way to the hole. 4-point lead. 1 minute left to go. This is still anybody's ball game. But Justice playing 4-on-5 once again. As Royster goes for three, just out. Espinoza for three. That also out. Royster misses the tip. 40 seconds left to go. 2-on-1 situation as Blas And here comes Justice. Justice playing fast now as Royster to the hole. 80-76. Sushi Rock on top by 4. Sushi Rockets on top by 4. And the Rockets smartly bringing the ball down and slowing things up. So 6 seconds left to go, 80-76. And with this free throw, Rashawn Bloss can ice it for his team, and a 5-point game, and that is pretty much going to seal the deal, ladies and gentlemen, in what has been an absolutely crazy game. Five seconds left to go. And the time technically is elapsed already, but I'm not sure if the refs are going to say Justice gets a shot. So Oscar Espinoza will have three free throw attempts, but the outcome pretty much determined at this point with the Sushi Rockets up 81-76.
And say this was a numbers thing, point spread wise. These 3 free throws really going to help out. But, yeah, you know, fouls really hurt Justice down the stretch. Fatigue played a big factor. And, you know, some careless fouls that the refs thought, you know, we're going to be called, and they called it.
But this has been a major effort by Team Justice, who basically took the league's #1 team to the wire. And they absolutely dominated them in the third quarter, Dave, as Espinoza hits 2 free throws, and time is going to run out. And that is going to be your final score, 81-78 in overtime. The Sushi Rockets survive. An incredible effort by Team Justice. Please stay tuned, because when we come back, we will have final thoughts from what's been an absolutely electric game. We're coming back right after this. Stay tuned. Post game when we return.